If you want to move your spine in different directions to feel that fantastic mobilization of each vertebra and the release that comes with it, this video is for you. You don't need any equipment, but we're going to start standing with our feet hip distance apart. That's in line with your hip bones, arms down by your side. We're going to start just by warming up our shoulders and breathing in to bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms are facing each other. Breathing out, rotate so you push the air down, lengthen through the crown of the head. Try to find that thoracic breath, that deep breath. So breathing in, open that rib cage. Breathing out, exhaling as you push the air down, lengthen through the crown of the head. Bringing your right hand directly onto your side with your left arm. Breathing in, bend that elbow so that shoulder stays down and engaged. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Start with your arm and then your head and slowly lateral flex over. Initiate with this rib to come up. 2 more on that side. Lengthen up. Arm, head, and over. Ribs to come up. Good. Last one. Arm, head. Over we go. Coming up. Lovely. Other side. Left arm comes down. Right arm up. Gentle bend. Lengthen. Ribs are still in neutral. Going over. 2 more. So when you're coming up, make sure that you're finding the core muscles here. So if you initiate with the ribs, you're going to feel the core is doing the work there. And coming up, roll the shoulders back. Good. This time we're going to come into a lateral flexion and we're going to mix up. So this is lateral flexion, as I said. We're going to come on down. We're going to start to rotate first with the arm and then the head. And then as you come forward, you're going to have a little reach of that arm, a lovely shoulder stretch to the back of the spine. And then de-rotating to come back up. Other side. Going up, lateral flexion. Arm, head, rotate, reach. Nice breath in there as you can. De-rotate and coming up. We're then going to rotate looking up. Lateral flexion, lift, coming over. Listen to your back, please. I'm going to start with my arms so I get a lovely little extension and I just look up carefully. I have a prolapse disc, so just a little spiral of the upper spine only, coming into neutral, coming up. Other side, going over. Arm, head, gently looking up, de-rotate, coming back into neutral. Good. Roll downs. So roll downs are fantastic exercises. It's an exercise, it's a sequential flexion of the spine. The spine starts all the way up into our skull. Start with a cervical nod. So first, nod your chin towards the chest, rolling sequentially through the full spine before you bend those hips. So look, my hips are staying fully opened here. And I'm coming up and over, like I'm over a barrel. See, now my hips are fully open. And then I'm going to bend from them to come down. I'm going to really lift up through the spine, find that length, and that gorgeous backline stretch. If you have a bad back, you need to bend your knees, which I need to do. Slowly reversing it. Bring those hips underneath you, restack the spine, but keep some length in the spine as you do that. Good. And again, I'll go from here. Nodding your chin towards the chest. I'm thinking up and over, up and over, up and over. Working sequentially before I bend those hips. That's it for me. So then you bend with control, coming down. Take that big breath in and really exaggerate that shape. Feel everything open. Soften the knees if you need to. Coming up. Good. And then we're going to go slightly, roll it down slightly on the side. So a tiny little bit of rotation from the ribs, okay? Now, if your hips are going to move with you, I don't want you to think about it. I just want you to think that you're going to go naturally how your body wants to do, rolling down on the sideline. So nodding your chin towards the chest. And we're just going to keep that same concept of over the barrel, lifting, 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 and then hinging from the hips with control. So your obliques are in on the action here. And you can feel the difference on that one side working, my left side really holding, taking care of all the work there. Coming up, rotate towards the right. Nod your chin towards the chest. Up and over, up and over. Make sure you don't come into a lateral flexion, right? You need to keep that spine nice and straight. Hinging down. Lift. Coming up, bending the knees if you need to. Hips underneath. Restacking the spine. Good. Coming into center now. Palms are facing back. You're going to just start to look up with your head and then just start to reach back with your arms, drawing the shoulders nice and wide, shoulder extended. Push that air back. Release the arms back and restacking the spine. One more. Start with your head, shoulders wide. Push the arms back. Bring the arms back towards neutral. Replace the spine. We're just going to combine one roll down with a standing extension. Start to find some flow here. So in your own time, rolling down, coming right back up. And don't stop. Right when you're at the top, send those arms back behind you. Send the head up, open the shoulders wide. And coming into neutral. Roll it all back. From there, we're going to come down onto the mat or something soft into a 4-point kneeling. Okay, take a moment, find your position. Okay, so you're down on the mat. Your knees are directly beneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Your shoulders are wide and back and engage in the shoulder girdle. I have that natural low back curve, neutral pelvis. We're going to start only with tail wags. So just sending the hips side to side. Just getting a little lateral flexion in the base of the spine, but continue to feel like you're lengthening through the tailbone. So the spine is nice and long. Even yourself out. Come into center. Good. Again, have a little check that your head is in line with the spine here. Tail tucks. So just engage that core, tuck that pelvis under, keep the length in the spine only to about their thoracic spine, and then bring it back into neutral. 2 more of those. So often when we do a cat, we kind of miss out on this lower part of the spine, which often actually needs it the most. 1 more tail tuck. And now you're going to bring that tail tuck all the way into your cat. Shoulders are still nice and wide and engaged. Tuck that pelvis under and then sequentially go. At the end, don't just drop your head from using your thoracic spine. You just nod your chin towards the chest. Good. And then lengthen through the crown of the head and the tailbone to come to neutral. Roll those shoulders back and engage, coming into your cow. So I'm looking very gently up. Again, I'm being very gentle because I have upper left disc in this position, keeping the length in the spine. Coming back into neutral and cat. Tuck that pelvis under, ripple through the spine, and then nod your chin towards the chest. Breath in. That feels amazing in itself. Breathing out, draw those shoulders back. Lengthen through the tailbone and the crown of the head. Draw those shoulders wide, cow. Good. Coming into neutral. Amazing. That was really good. Then we're going to come into a tabletop in a slightly different variation here. We're going to just roll our left knee in towards that left arm, but at the same time, I'm going to tuck that pelvis under. So I'm coming into a little cat here. And then I'm going to keep my foot in contact with the mat, slide it back. So now I'm into my neutral, but as I send my leg away from me, my arm's coming up, I'm going to lift the leg. Good. And then I'm going to, with control, bring the toe down, the arm down. 1 more. Drag that knee in, but then continue to let it happen. Tuck the pelvis, ripple through the spine. Gently nod your chin towards the chest. Breath in. Breathing out, sending that foot away from you, shoulders nice and wide, and arm comes up as the leg comes up. Good, from your hold. Listen to your body. This is hard, okay? So if this is, just have a go. Lengthen that leg away, and now I'm going to lift that left leg up. So I'm going to get a little rotation there and send that leg up. I'm going to look over towards my left. Very shaky position there. I'm going to de-rotate. So now my shoulders are parallel, my hips are parallel. Bringing the toe down, bringing the hand down, bring that knee down. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a really great little series. And the other side. So start with a strong 4-point kneeling. That's essential. And right knee, drawing that knee in as I'm tucking my pelvis. Let it ripple through so I come into a cat. And then as I send it away, I'm going to come into neutral and then lift with the opposite arm. Good, a nice strong lift there. Replace the toe, replace the hand. One more, draw that knee in. Tuck the pelvis under as it comes in. Let it ripple into a cat. Breath in. Send the leg away from you. Lift with the arm and hold. Make sure that standing right arm is really shoulders engaged. I can lift the left arm a little bit. I'm going to lift the right hip open. Send that leg out and lift. Not even sure this is fully on your screen. I've got long legs and arms. Good, lift, hold, everything's working. And then de-rotate so your shoulders and your pelvis are neutral and parallel with the floor. Send that left hand down to the mat. And then once you know, bring that right leg all the way down. Have it back into neutral. Amazing work. You have one more exercise with the spine, and it's a gorgeous one. Thread the needle. So start with that tricep dip. Shoulders are wide. Just bend the elbows, keeping that natural curve in the pelvis. Bring that right arm behind the left, but have it active on the floor. So lead with those fingers as you rotate. So you should be hinging straight down, right? We're not looking to go with it. We're just having a waist twist and a hinge from the hips. Coming on back, replacing that hand. Other side. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. It's a tricep dip. Leading with the head goes. I'm spiraling through the spine, but you can see I'm not going off with it. I'm keeping my spine straight, so I'm hinging straight down, keeping in neutral. And then coming back up. And then from there, my friends, have your knees wide. Sit back onto those heels, rest your head onto your hands, and just take a nice breath in there. One more. Open the rib cage, and as you exhale, let that pelvis sink a little closer towards your heels. Good. And then come and sit on the mat. Let's just finish with this, what we started with, this sitting lateral flexion. So breathing in. What's gorgeous about sitting is you can really send that hip bone down and get a little lower into the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming on up, roll those shoulders back. Amazing. So we mixed up your spinal motions and started to combine them and see what happens when we just continue our movements, the natural way our bodies are built to move, but always keeping in a good alignment with the spine and listening to our bodies throughout. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe and like if you did. And I can't wait to hear some comments below. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.